Kim Kardashian revealed Kanye West turned into so irritated he stopped talking to her at the peak in their explosive feud, however she nonetheless accrued her treasured gadgets for their youngsters, in spite of the drama. Even whilst he turned into at the peak of now no longer talking to me and being irritated with me, he gained some Grammys, and I nonetheless reached out to him. Kim Kardashian is persevering with to shed mild on her explosive feud with ex-husband, Kanye West. For people who want a brief refresher, the discord among the exes started out to erupt publicly in January this year, after Ye started out taking goal at Kim, who filed for divorce from him in February 2021, and her then new boyfriend, Pete Davidson, in a chain of Instagram posts. He had expressed his disapproval at Kim kissing Pete as a part of a Saturday Night Live comic strip simply months prior, in October 2021. And Ye wound up making numerous jabs on the comedian over the following few months, all at the same time as concurrently expressing his hopes of a reconciliation with Kim and slamming her parenting fashion in his track lyrics. The pair percentage 4 youngsters together. North, St. Chicago, and Som.he memorably went directly to coin the nickname Skeet for Pete, at the same time as encouraging his fanatics to scream at him in public and accusing him of destroying his and Kim's family. However, Kim in large part remained calm as ever over the months that this turned into unfolding publicly, best getting into the net communication 2 times to hit lower back at Ye's string of public assaults. She launched an announcement in February, calling Ye out for his steady assaults. The following month, she commented on certainly considered one among his posts to immediately refute his declare that he hadn't been allowed to look their youngsters. And whilst she turned into requested approximately the harassment in interviews, Kim maintained that she turned into centered on dealing with all of it privately and might by no means outright criticize Ye. However, with the rollout of season 2 of her family's Hulu show, The Kardashians, we've visible little snippets of the way Kim turned into absolutely coping at the same time as all this turned into going down. In this week's episode, aka the season finale, Kim simply addresses the height of the messy feud for the primary time. Things start with Kim explaining the records at the back of Ye's iconic pastel jacket that their eldest daughter, North, wore at Paris Fashion Week in July. Behind the scenes of the esteemed event, Kim cheers North on as she poses with inside the acquainted garment. That's her dad's jacket, Kim says, earlier than displaying snapshots of Ye carrying the piece on the American Music Awards in 2008 and including that North carrying it turned into set to be a big style moment. But Kim is going directly to provide an explanation for that obtaining the jacket wasn't as easy as a few may have assumed. Kanye has a tendency to now no longer care approximately his stuff and offers all of it away, and the jacket ended up at the internet, she reveals, including that she were given it remaining week. And Kim then infos simply how devoted she is to acquiring all of Ye's valuables, explaining that she made positive to attain out to him even at the peak in their feud. Kanye is aware of that I'm so protecting of his stuff for the youngsters, she explains. Even now, whilst he turned into at the peak of now no longer talking to me and being irritated with me, he gained some Grammys, and I nonetheless reached out to him. I turned into like, I recognize you simply gained some Grammys, I gotta upload them to the vault. And he is going, okay, she divulges. Cause the youngsters need them, you recognize. And I need all of them together. So I actually have all of them together, she adds. Interestingly, Kim's new remarks come simply weeks after she admitted to locating the complete feud exhausting in any other Kardashians episode. Explaining why she in the end determined to name Ye out for mendacity with inside the remarks of certainly considered one among his Instagram posts, Kim said. Kanye posted, I can't see the youngsters. And I'm like, you had been right here this morning. Stop with this narrative. I can't take it anymore. However, Kim then speedy brought that she didn't need to move backward and forward at the internet, explaining her selection to over again, preserve matters.